So our topic is on writing polynomial equations given its roots. So for this activity, we are asked to write the polynomial equation with the integer coefficients that has the following roots. So this lesson will be of great help in identifying whether the answers that we got from getting the roots of polynomial equations is correct or not. So, since these are the results, 1 and 2 are actually the results of our activity during our lesson on rational root theorem on getting the roots of the polynomial equations. So, these two are actually the results of our examples. So, let's proceed. So, for the first example, the first step is we are going to make a factored form. So the factored form is we're going to create 3 parentheses and then 0. Then we're going to make 3x there because we have 3 roots. And then change the sign of the roots. This will become positive 2, positive 1, and then the positive will become negative 4. Then we're going to multiply. Okay, so let's begin with these two binomials. Okay, you can use distributive. We have x squared. X times 1 is x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is 2. And then you bring down x minus 4 equals 0. And then, simplify this 2. So we have x squared plus 3x plus 2. Because they are similar terms. So, bring down x minus 4 equals 0. And then distribute this binomial with these three trinomials. With these trinomials, I mean. So, x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is positive 3x squared. X times 2 is 2x. How about 4? So, for 4 times this one, I'm going to make arrows. So, negative 4x squared. 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8 equals 0. Alright, and then we are going to combine similar terms. So, we just bring down x cubed. This one can be combined with this. So, you're going to add them. So, the answer is negative x squared. Since they are the similar sign, and negative 4 has the greater absolute value. And then this one, okay, that would be negative 10x. Okay, by adding 2x and negative 12x, you're going to subtract their absolute value and then copy the greater absolute value, which is negative. And then bring down negative 8 equals 0. So this is it. This is now the polynomial equation with the roots negative 2, negative 1, and positive 4. So let us work on with the second example. So I'll be teaching you a technique of transforming this one into its factored form. So remember the one that I taught you on factoring quadratic equations if b is 0. So for example, we have here x squared minus 4 equals 0. So it means that you're going to bring down x squared then, and then transfer 4 will have positive 4, and then we get the square root of both sides. So it means that x is equal to positive negative 2. So my technique of doing this, if we have positive negative value of a certain number, we just simply create x squared, and then you're going to multiply as if you're multiplying the value positive 2 times negative 2, so that's negative 4. So I hope that you can get my point on doing that. And then, so this is now one of the factored form, of course. This is now the factored form. Okay. And then, how about this negative 4? It will become x plus 4. For negative 3, we have x plus 3 equals 0. Okay. And then, moving on, you bring down this first, x squared minus 4. And then you multiply x plus 4 times x plus 3. So we have x squared, we have 3x, we have 4x, we have positive 12 equals 0. So the other one is x squared minus 4, combining similar. So we have x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Okay, and then distribute. Multiply this. We have x to the 4th. X squared times 7x is positive 7x cubed. X squared times 12 is positive 12x squared. For negative 4, we multiply negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times 7x is negative 28x. Negative 4 times 12 is negative 48 equals 0. Then combining similar terms, so you just bring down x to the 4th plus 7x cubed. And then you're going to combine this. 12x squared minus 4x squared is positive 8x squared. And then you bring down negative 28x minus 48 equals 0. So this is now the polynomial equation with the roots positive negative 2, negative 4, and negative 3. So let's work on with problem number 3. So on doing this, you just need to make x squared and then multiply positive 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. How about for positive negative 4? So it is equivalent to x squared minus 16 equals 0. Okay? And then we multiply. So we have x to the 4th. X squared times negative 16 is negative 16x squared. We have negative 9x squared. Negative 9 times negative 16 is positive 144 equals 0. Then combining similar terms, so these two are similar terms, so we have x to the 4th minus negative 16 plus negative 9 is negative 25x squared plus 144 equals 0. So that's it for our problem number 3. Okay. Okay, let's proceed to example number 4. So factored form. Okay, if we have a root which is 0, it means that is x. And then, how about for this one, that means that is x squared minus 1. And for 4 is x minus 4 equals 0. Okay, so we just multiply this 2. Or, we just bring down x there. And then we have x cubed. We have negative 4x squared. We have negative x. We have positive 4 equals 0. And then you're going to distribute x, multiply x to each term. So we have x to the 4th minus 4x cubed minus x squared. Wait. Minus x squared plus 4x equals 0. So as easy as that. So this is the polynomial equation with the roots 0, positive negative 1, and 4. Okay, let's have problem number 5. So how do we transform a root which is a fraction? So these are the steps. So firstly, you need to make x and then change the sign. It will become positive 1/2 equals 0. So since our direction says that we need here coefficients which are integers, so it means that we are avoiding here fractional coefficients of the term of the polynomial equations. So you need to multiply it by 2, or get the common denominator which is 2, and then we multiply, we have 2x plus 1 equals 0. So this is now the factored form for this one. How about 2 over 7? So for 2 over 7, we have x minus 2 over 7 equals 0. So the common denominator is 7. So we multiply 7 to each term. So we have 7 times x is 7x. And 7 times negative 2 over 7 is negative 2 equals 0. So that's it. So we will be using this 2 for the factored form of negative 1/2 and 2 over 7. So if you could notice that this one is 2x plus 1. So as if we are combining the denominator with the x, and then we just change the sign. So it's positive 1. So for this, we have 7x minus 2. So it means we have 7x minus 2. So what have you noticed? The denominator will become now the coefficients of x. And then the numerator now will become the constant one, but you just need to change the sign. And then for x minus 1, we have x plus 1 equals 0. And then we multiply. So we have 2x times 7x is 14x squared. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. 1 times 7x is 7x. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. And then we bring down x plus 1 equals 0. And then this one can be combined. So we have 14x squared. So we have positive 3x, negative 2. Bring down x plus 1. Then multiply again this by this one. We have 14x cubed. X times 3x is positive 3x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 1 times 14x squared is positive 14x squared. 1 times 3x is positive 3x. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 equals 0. So you will be needing a lot of patience in doing this. We have 4x cubed then. This one can be combined with this. So since they are similar sign, we're going to add their absolute value, which is 17x squared. And then this one, negative 2x plus 3x is positive x. And then bring down negative 2 equals 0. This is now the polynomial equation